Okay, so tonight is the priming of the gas tanks. I am going with the same self-etching primer I used for the other stuff. And I got the Bondo out and fixed the 2 dents in the Honda tank and the 1 dent in the Yamaha tank. For the Yamaha, it's going to be that gloss white. And then for the Honda, I decided to go with a ruby red metallic that Ford made for their 2014 to 2019 F-150 and Mustang. I looked at a bunch of different ruby reds and I kept going back to that one. These are also going to get painted that ruby red. These are for the front suspension and for the headlight bucket bracket for the Honda. But tonight is getting these primed up. The paint's going to be here tomorrow, so getting these painted and then hopefully clear coated and ready to be slapped back on the bikes. I hit them with paint thinner. I'm kind of just waiting for the paint thinner to completely dry off. You can kind of see here how some of it has and some of it is, there's still some wet spots. This tank, it's going to be both sides, the top as well as the bottom. And then this one, I think it's just going to be the top. I looked at the bottom. I don't think it needs it. And it looks like it's painted silver or some sort of anti-rust material, which is awesome. Love that. Won't even bother with it. Everything's masked off. And the clear coat I went with is a Spray Max 2K epoxy. So this is 2-part epoxy. And once you use it, you either use all of it or you lose it. So it's going to be critical. It's very time critical. Just having everything laid out and hitting it with the epoxy paint, because number one, this stuff is expensive, and number two, I don't want to waste it. But I am gonna get to it, get these primed up and ready for tomorrow. But I wanted to show you the before. As always, I'm kind of gonna miss the flames. Let's be real, they are pretty cool. I'm not sure if those are stock or what, but they are pretty cool. And then this is a long time coming. Goodness gracious. You can see the handprint from when I grabbed it at one point, and I think it's just the oils from my skin. You can kind of see here I was grabbing it there too. But say goodbye. All right, so update on the Honda for all of you beautiful people. The frame has been primed and painted. Wow, gloss black, looks great. Same with all of the other parts. You can see they're all gloss black. Put 3 coats on, top and bottom. I had to paint a couple times, then flip it over and paint a couple times. Kind of see the cardboard I used there. The paint, the tank has been painted as well. This is 2 coats of that ruby red metallic. I'm gonna have to add a couple more coats because it's kind of light in some areas, but you can't really tell that the Bondo's there. So this is like the only line you can see, and I kind of knew that was coming. And then on the other side, you can't really see it. So I'll get another shot of that once it's all done. But all the pieces, it looks amazing, brand new. This is very gloss black, so it's not wet or anything, but it does look very nice. The wheels and some of these smaller pieces still need to be painted, as well as this wheel. Everything's been masked off, it's ready to go, but I've had so much going on that it's been hard to kind of juggle everything at once. The Yamaha, it's a whole different story. And then the engine has been all masked off and it is ready to be painted. But you can see here, I have the primer over there, and then I went with the engine aluminum, and then a couple cans of that, and then 1 can of the gloss clear. So it's gonna look really good. I did get another box of parts yesterday, and I said that the last box was going to be the last box, but this should be the last box. Kind of see everything here. I got the headlight, battery, some of the gaiters for the front suspension, the oil for the front suspension, the mufflers, some bearings for the front and the rear wheels, and then some exhaust parts, some bolts for the top of the carburetors, because I was missing a couple of those bolts when I bought it, so figured do that. Dust boots for the front suspension, And let's see what we got in here. Some sort of exhaust rings. So you can see here, let me not show you my address. Dang. I love how they're checking off everything. Make sure we got that, make sure we got that. Oh, it's 2 pages, not 1, excuse me. Let's see the damage on this guy. Oh yeah, yep, so there we go. Another 800 bucks on the Honda. So I think as of right now, oh yeah, but I mean, you spend all this money and then you get koozies and stickers, so it's all worth it. I think as of right now, I put $250 into the bike, $1,000, and then that 800. So looking at about two grand into the bike right now. So not awful. That's what I paid for the R6, and look at those videos because I'm doing stuff for that. But yeah, it is coming right along. It just needs some clear coat, and then it's putting that bike back together.